as we so often see, 5-minute major penalty changes the momentum. Gophers had a 5-minute power play, had 5-on-3 for about a minute, and then a 5-on-3, and then a 5-minute major. Didn't score on it. Minnesota State kind of captured the momentum after that point. Jimmy Snuggerud gets his 4th goal of the weekend. I think the race for Big Ten first star of the week is going to be not very close, just with the show he put on this weekend. And then another goal from Mason Nevers, just a really great passing play to tie the game after Mankato had taken their first lead. Ryan Sandlin has a nice shot with about a little under 6 minutes left to give to the Mavs their last lead. Nice push by the Gophers in the last couple minutes with the goalie penalty, but they wind up falling tonight 3-2. First loss of the season for them. They are off next weekend. Then a series against North Dakota. We're going to hear from Bob Motzko and a player or two here coming up in just a second on the Ring 5 sticker.
Hang on, give me 1 second. I need to record too. No hands.
It's all good, man.
Take your time. It's your show.
Sure. I appreciate that. All right. Go ahead.
Any opening statement, Bob?
Yeah, we were, just said we were okay tonight. Okay, going to cut it though in a game like this, but we were okay. Then, we make a critical mistake at the end, and because we were trying to fight through it. You saw the momentum change after the 5-minute penalty. You see that in hockey all the time, especially on the road. Crowd, they only had 8 shots on goal at that point, and then the crowd turned. Their older guys really started to press hard. Our D handled it, but I was disappointed in our forwards tonight. We need a little more bite tonight out of the forwards.
Good lesson for a young team about playing on the road, playing in a hostile environment, and how the momentum can swing.
Yeah, I hate lessons, but it is.
Cool, you got a little tangled up there at the end of the second. Everything doing okay?
Yeah.
And Nyes looked like he'd taken a stick or something up tie. Everybody okay that way?
Everybody's good. No issues.
Snuggerud, just a statement weekend for him. Obviously, another nice one tonight.
Yeah, and I didn't get a chance to see it because it was on the wrong side of me, but I'm sure it was a nice one. And I heard a few little boys.
Yeah. Kind of dug deep and made a push there in the last couple of minutes. I was really impressed by the way your defense kind of controlled the blue line and got some pucks to the net. Just what did you see there?
Yeah, I thought our Mankato put on a push tonight. Back in their building, veteran team, and our defense handled it. They're just a few little break. It was our forwards tonight. So our D they were up for the challenge. Our forwards were just okay, and we have to be better than okay.
You talk about a lot of talk about Mankato and their experience. I mean, really seemed like they did some work along the trenches. How did you think your team responded?
We didn't have enough bite back to stop it at times. We kind of we had a couple partial breakaways. We took everything to the backhand. We were just playing. We were playing okay. You don't take pucks to your backhand, and we did it 3 times tonight. And that's just that fire in your belly in those moments when you're when you're feeling it. That baseball looks big and you can hit it, but we were not. We were pressing. We were kind of on our heels up front.
You had talked about wanting to take shorter shifts and wanting to take fewer penalties. I know you had to kill a couple penalties in the third period.
That one was horrible call on Jackson Nelson, but that happens.
Shift length, were you better there?
We're getting better. Yeah, we did a lot. It was a good weekend for us. As long as we learn from it and get better, it was a good weekend for us.
You always say the schedule is what it is, but is it a good time to have a week off, or would you rather keep playing?
No, I actually, with our team now, we can actually settle. We haven't worked 5-on-3 power play all year, and we haven't had the time. As crazy as it sounds, we're so limited with NCAA rules until now. So we have time now for 2 weeks. I actually like the schedule a lot.
Pretty play for that second goal. It looked like nice to get the puck down there.
Great back check by Jackson Nelson. Steal it, get us in transition, and pretty well.
Thanks, Bob.
You bet.
Looks like we got Nevers coming. That's about it.
Ready to record?
You guys are on.
Gotcha.
Mason Nevers. Mason, let's start with the good news. How about that pass you got and finishing that one off?
Yeah, I mean, it started with a great play by Nelly on the back check. Kind of pickpocketed the guy in the neutral zone, and we had 3 guys going with speed, so nice little 3-on-1. And Strobes and Yanni had a little yin and yang, and Strobes found the back door, and I probably did the least of the work. So.
Just overall, I mean, how comfortable do you feel, and how weird is it being one of the older guys now?
Yeah, it's definitely different, losing a lot of guys, but comfortability is there, and we got a lot of good young guys who are working hard and are buying into the system early, as you can see, and it's pretty easy to help lead a good group of guys. So.
What would you like to take from the loss tonight?
I mean, I think the learning experience is just, last night we were able to beat them. It's going to be tough to beat teams two nights in a row, especially a prideful team like them who takes pride in this building and this crowd, and we got some history with them. So, you just got to deliver 2 nights in a row, and we weren't able to do that. Came up a little short, and a lot of these young guys will now know what it takes to do that. So.
You can't control the schedule, but does it feel like a right time for a week off and work on some stuff?
It does feel weird, but yeah, I don't think I've ever had an off week this early in the year, but definitely a learning moment. We got a lot of young guys, like I've said, so it'll be easy to take the extra week as a bye and get guys into things.
Your coach said your team was okay, but on the road against a team like this, okay isn't good enough. Just generally, what did you think of your play?
Yeah, I feel like we kind of fell asleep at times. After that 5-minute kill that they had, momentum definitely shifted. The plays kind of got rocking, but definitely another learning experience. You can only control so much, and just momentum swings kind of fell asleep at times. So got to be a little better and have a complete 60.
Are you guys going to find out what Snuggerud had to eat this weekend and kind of
I think
replicate?
we all might as well, huh?
just what can you say about
I think he should just keep it a secret too. Not let other teams find out.
Just keep
He
scoring.
works hard, man. He's got a rip, but he does a lot of other great things on the ice. He's a smart player and competes. So.
Turned out okay, but how tough is it to see Logan go down like that, especially at the end of a period?
Yeah, definitely kind of a little scary. We don't like guys coming after him like that, and we didn't really like it. But can only control so much, and he handled it well and competed his butt off the rest of the game. So.
Last 2 years, you got to see these guys in the spring. You want to see them again in the NCAA playoffs, maybe?
That's the plan. So I know there was a lot of talk going around in the handshake plan, just knowing that we can see each other in the future. So
That'd be fun.
yeah.
Sounds good. Thanks.